Hey dears, Whimsy here, and I can't believe that I'm about to say this, but there is a very good chance that Hunter x Hunter is returning, and I'll go into why I believe that, as well as what I'd like to see happen in the current arc. In case you missed it, earlier this week, a new Twitter account was created using Togashi's signature dog avatar that he uses to represent himself, and the description said that it was Togashi and that he wanted to use that account for manuscript updates. And the mangaka of One Punch Man responded to one of his drawings that this is indeed Togashi, this is the man himself. And later that week, we also have one Japanese news source that said that they reached out personally to a PR person from Shueisha to confirm that that was Togashi. And now, like within a span of a few days, he's accumulated over 2 million followers. So either over 2 million people, myself included, are duped and it's just a troll, or it is indeed Togashi, and I want to believe with all my heart that it's Togashi, even though we still, as of now, as of me recording this video, I have yet to see an official statement from Shonen Jump, so there's still that degree of doubt there. However, I think at this point, Shonen Jump probably would have said something like, oh, this is an imposter, if they knew definitively that it was not him. And I am so incredibly happy as a Hunter x Hunter fan right now, not just because Togashi is feeling well enough to continue the story, and that I'll get to read more of it, but to see the overwhelming and incredible amount of support from fans right now. Like, I did not expect to go semi-viral. I just was doing my Twitter thing. I thought I'd just get a few responses with like a crying Crollo saying Hunter x Hunter is back, this is not a drill, and I got over 100,000 likes, and like, yeah, I did not expect that to happen, but it's so cool that like fans from across the globe who speak different languages can all connect over this one story, and that is so awesome to see. And that's in part why I've been reviewing manga on this channel, is I get to talk about what I love and connect with fans that I wouldn't otherwise get to talk to. And this series has allowed me to meet with so many amazing people like the Black Manga Critic and Doncho from Doncho's Hideout, so it's a bit of an understatement to say that this series has a special place in my heart, and thank you so much for following me and joining me on this journey. Okay, with all this sappy, sentimental stuff out of the way, I do want to talk about what I hope to see in the upcoming Succession War arc, because one of the other things that I really love about this series is that there's so much foreshadowing and politics and stuff going on that it's just a really fun series to theorize about. So one, I really want to see interaction between Melody and Threadmeat, because she's a very intuitive person. So I want to see a reaction to Threadmeat, because he's just an absolutely terrible, awful person. And two, I want to see Kurapika find out that the Phantom Troop is on the boat, because that's just a ticking time bomb waiting to happen. However, I want him to choose the path of not revenge and just focus on protecting baby Wobble. And kind of as a parallel or kind of foil to that, I want to see Crollo just lose it. I want him to go more about It's a Morbin Time, Requiem 2.0. It's gonna be glorious. And lastly, I want to see more power struggle 4D chess between Periston and Jing, because Jing is a really fascinating guy with a lot of secrets. Like, we don't even know what his Nen ability is, so there's so much more for us to see from him. Okay, that is all I have to say about Hunter x Hunter itself, and I do want to address a question that I've been asked the past few days, and that is whether I plan on reviewing Hunter x Hunter on a chapter per chapter basis. And I do want to say that I am trying to steer away from like episode or chapter reviews for a single series, because I want to cover so many like hidden gems and branch out with my channel, but I still want to cover this series when big things happen, or I might end up reviewing things in batches. But again, I appreciate your support, and I'm just so excited for what's ahead for this series.